I am a difference maker. Imagine all the people. I am a difference maker.
Hello, difference makers from the WISDOMS 123 team. It's Leigh, Trevor, and Ivan once again, picking up on our previous conversation around collaboration and where to take it now. Trevor tells me on the side that I've got it all wrong. So we're going to have to find out where I've got it all wrong and why I've got it all wrong and why Trevor knows the answers. So let's see what answers he has for us today.
So in the last session, I heard someone comment that collaborations take a long time. I'd say bull dust. In my view, you know what, I go back to the days of, I'm a salesman. I grew up as a salesman, and I knew a great quality product when I saw it. I identified who would actually purchase this thing, and I went straight out there with that product and I sold it direct to the individual that I believed, or the individuals that actually had a need for the product. So I get a feeling that collaborations are like that. That if I'm wanting to employ a great salesperson, and a whole lot of people come and to an interview with me and they say, man, I want to sell your product. And they turn around and say, well, but please just pay me a salary before I go out there and sell it. I wouldn't hire that individual because that person in my mind is no salesperson at all. If they did what I did when I was a youngster, is when I found the product that I wanted to sell, I went to them and said, hey, listen, just give me your product. I'll go and sell it. You don't have to pay me anything, but you give me a great commission on that. And I would take 30 to 50% commission on that. And I would make an absolute fortune. That would happen in about 2 weeks, because if I couldn't sell it, if I couldn't stand by who I am in making that, well, I'm really making a fool of myself. So I had to be extremely sure of the project that I was going to enter into as a salesperson. And when it comes to collaborations, I'm turning around and saying, in my mind, you know what, I look at the three of us sitting here. We know how good we are. We know what we've done. We know what we can do with ourselves. And we're asking other people who want to collaborate with us, do you know how good you are? Do you know what it is that you can do with your resources? And if you've been around and you've been doing this for a couple of years, you've got a database in your city that you know you can go to. You can make an astute assessment as to the possibilities for doing something with this that you want to do. So similar to that story of hiring a salesperson who wants to be employed, for me, I only want to enter into collaborations with people who know they're great and they know that they can do something straight away. That reduces the amount of time you need to take in the collaboration. It's a quick test. So I tend to disagree with whoever turned around and said, it takes a long time. No, you know what, if it takes longer than 2 to 4 weeks to actually to identify the correct collaboration partner, you're actually going to waste another 9 to 12 months as far as I'm concerned. But who am I? I'm only 1/3 of this little grouping. Leigh?
Oh, you just threw the bomb straight back in my lap. No, I've been identifying a collaborating partner. You know, you've got to, that can happen quickly, right? I still think there's a process that goes into creating what it is that you're going to collaborate on. I don't think that's an overnight. We always joke about, overnight successes take 16 years. And so, let's let's give that. I mean, I'm hoping it's not going to take that. But yeah, I think, looking for the right person. That's finding the right person. That's always the trick.
Yeah, tricks and turns in the business world. So collaborations are an interesting challenge for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people find them an interesting challenge because as we identified in our earlier session, that need for instant gratification, that feeling of wanting to protect what you have or what you don't have. One of Trevor's favorite sayings is, have you got 100% of nothing? Are you holding on to you're holding on to that idea, but it's not making you any money. Why not put it on the table? Why not make it available? Why not test the market and test the market not only from an appetite type point of view, but also from a collaboration perspective? Is there someone out there who can see something that you're not seeing with your product, with your service, with your idea, and turn it into something that's really worthwhile? So it's all about being open, I think, to opportunity, and that's really what we want to see here. People be open to opportunity, be open to leveraging what we have and letting us leverage what you have, and turning it into a true collaboration where everybody wins, and that's the key. It's got to be a win-win. So we hope to create some win-wins with some of you out there. So join us soon. We'll chat next time on the Difference Makers from Wisdom. See you.
What the world needs now. I am a difference maker. Imagine all the people. I am a difference maker.